Do you ever feel like like you're putting in all the work, but the results are nowhere to be seen? It's like you're grinding day after day after day, pouring in your energy, your passion, and your heart into something, and all you have to show for it is crickets. No likes, no views, no progress. And you feel like you're stuck in the same place, stuck in this loop of effort with no payoff. And honestly, it sucks. It sucks, doesn't it? But let me tell you something. This is where most people quit. Don't show up, like they stop showing up, they give up, and all that, because they don't see the immediate rewards. And trust me, I've been there, so I know. Hey, I'm Marisha. If you're new here, if you're ready to stop feeling frustrated about your progress and to start seeing real results, then subscribe right now. I post daily videos to help you become the best version of yourself. But don't just watch them. Take what I share, apply it to your life, and watch what happens. Now, if you're ready to get serious about this, let's dive into it. Now, to start this off, let me ask you something. You know the feeling, right? When you start something new, whether it's creating content or pursuing a personal goal, and you get this thought, I'm gonna crush it. I can do this. And then you give it your all. But day after day after day, it feels like you're invisible. It doesn't sound right. I thought we were trying to be invincible. Why are we invisible? And you start to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Should I give up? Is this a sign that I should, give up? I've been in that place. It's not easy. When you do not see the results, you feel like the world is telling you to stop, to quit. I knocked over something. Serious mode. As I was saying, it's like the universe is telling you to quit, to move on to something else. But this is not for you. It can feel like the universe is testing you, saying, how badly do you really want this? It's like dangle it in front of you. How badly do you want it? And here's the thing, during that struggle, most people give up. But I am here to tell you that consistency is what separates winners from quitters. So listen up. Yes, the struggle is real. There was a time when I posted content and it felt like no one was watching. Like nobody cared. Not a single soul was listening. And it's easy to throw your hands up and think, what's the point? Why am I even doing this? No one sees the work. No one appreciates it. What's the point? But here's a secret that most people don't realize. That feeling, that's part of the journey. It's not a sign that you should quit. It's a sign that you're on the right path. It's telling you you're on the right path. Every post that you make, every little effort that you put in, every small step forward, no matter how invisible, no matter how invisible it is, it's still a small step. It's still, a step forward. No matter how it feels in that moment. And trust me, I've been there. I have been there. I don't want to go there again. Just kidding. I have been there. And what did I do? I kept showing up. Every single day without fail. I stayed consistent. Some days were hard. Most days are hard. Some days I felt like nothing was changing. In the beginning, for real it was. But I showed up. Even through those tough days, I kept grinding. So, let's talk about consistency and why it's so important. It's not about the big wins, that come out of nowhere. Because it's like once in a blue moon type of thing. It's not about the instant gratification either that we all crave. It's about the small, steady efforts that pile up over time and turn into something massive. The key here is understanding the long game. Because number one, small steps add up. Listen, every single piece of content, every effort that you put out, those are small steps. They might not seem like a lot in the moment when you're doing those small steps, but here's the truth. All those small steps will add up, piece by piece. And before you know it, you've built something bigger than you've ever imagined. What happens is that you get to a point where you look back and realize, holy crap, how far I've come. But none of that would have been possible if you hadn't kept showing up, even when it felt like nothing was happening. Second, the compound effect. Think of consistency like putting money into a savings account. It's not about dropping a huge amount all at once. It's about consistently making small, regular deposits. And over time, what happens? They compound. And then one day you wake up and then realize that you've saved up a ton more than you have even thought possible. And that's what consistency does for you. It compounds. And one day you're going to look back and say, wow, this has really paid off. I did that? Yeah, you did that. Number 3, trust the process. Results take time. I know. And it's the hardest thing to accept. But it's the truth. When you keep showing up, even when you don't see immediate results, even when you don't see these immediate results, you're still making progress. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the roots forming beneath the soil right away, but trust me, they're there. You just gotta be patient. And honestly, the process works. So trust it, stick with it, and keep showing up. I mean it. So, how exactly do we build consistency in our lives, in your life, or creation process? Now that you understand the power of consistency and all that good stuff, let's talk about how you can make it work for you. No matter what you're working on. First of all, first thing that you need to do is set small, achievable goals. Pay attention. Set small, achievable goals. Do not set yourself up for failure by aiming for the impossible. Set goals that are manageable. If you can manage it, then it's achievable. Small wins every day will keep you motivated, and it will help you build momentum. Because it's in those little wins that will eventually lead to something big. Which leads us to number 2. Make it a habit. I'm serious. Consistency, it's all about routine. Create a system that works for you, stick to it, and do it so often that it becomes automatic. Make it a part of your day. No excuses. This way, you won't even have to think twice about showing up. You just do it because it's a part of you. It's a habit. And then comes number 3. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait until you hit a huge milestone to celebrate. Every little victory matters. Whether you gain 1 follower, or you wrote 1 paragraph, or posted 1 more video, celebrate that. because it is proof. It's proof. Celebrating these small wins is like, you know, it's like showing yourself evidence that you're moving forward. It's proof that you're moving forward. It's a sign that your consistency is working. And you need that, and sometimes we need that as fuel, most of the time. And lastly is very important. Stay patient. Remember, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not a 100-meter dash. Results won't happen overnight. But every time you stay consistent, you're getting closer to your goal. And trust me, the wait is worth it. So the bottom line is, keep showing up. Keep showing up, because consistency is a real game changer. It's not the flashy moments that bring results. It's the quiet, everyday grind. It's the days that, you don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyway. It's in the moment when you want to quit, but you push through. The results might not come right away, but when they do, they'll be worth every ounce of effort that you put in. So, here's what I want you to do right now. If you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of putting in effort without results, I need you to make a commitment to yourself. Commit to showing up every day, no matter how small the progress may seem, no matter how tough it gets. And while you're at it, don't just watch this video, apply it. And comment below one small goal that you're going to focus on, and because I'm curious. And let's keep each other accountable. And share this video with someone who needs to hear this message, because this journey is long, but we're in this together. So if you're serious about transforming your life, hit that subscribe button, and let's make this journey a successful one. And it's always one consistent step at a time. Alright, that's it for today, for this video. Remember, the magic happens when you keep showing up. So keep grinding, trust the process, and watch how it all pays off. And if you want to see more of my videos, you can click on this video, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye, and keep hustling. Go out there and take over the world.